Hello YouTubers. Well, here it is, the first week in October, and I'm finally getting around to my annual September maintenance on the Generac generator here. I don't follow all of the maintenance schedule that the manufacturer recommends. I don't change the air filter every year. If it looks clean, I leave it alone. I don't change the spark plugs every year, but I'm going to replace them this year. However, I do change the oil and filter every year. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the operation switch in the center, which is the off position. So one thing I've been doing lately is writing things down where it's convenient, so I don't have to go through and rediscover the information every year. This is a 5/16 socket. That'll just make it more efficient next year. Here's the drain hose. These come from the factory like this. It's really convenient. It's 11/16 and a 5/8. I don't like how it comes out creamy like that all the time. It means there's water in there. Does the same thing every year, which might mean it should be changed more often. I cut this windshield washer fluid bottle out. Specifically to be able to catch the spills from removing oil filters in a tight place like this. I'll let that drip out for a few minutes before I put the new filter in. That needs a little oil around the seal. Give this a little quarter turn just to make sure it's not stuck. Out. The front plug is easy, the back plug is a little tricky to get to. These plugs have been in there for 2 years and they look next to new. To me, they look next to new. But it's been 2 years. They recommend replacing them every year, so I'll replace them. This is supposed to be a 40 thousandths gap. Needs a little adjustment. Out of the box, they're a little tight. I like to use the round wire gauge. They are more accurate. Okay, I overdid it. Close. Still a little too loose. Wow. Okay, so that's perfect. 40 thousandths. Alright, this one is a whole lot more difficult to get to. It's actually down here. Where my fingertip is at the end of the spark plug boot. So it's pretty tight in there. Got the boot off. Oh yeah, you can see the spark plug. The camera can see the spark plug, but I can't from over here. Hopefully I can loosen it with this swivel. Oh yeah, it really wasn't that tight. Yeah, these come from the manufacturer, gapped more like 30 thousandths than 40. You have to open them up. What seems like a large amount. Okay, so when you're gapping plugs, you want the gauge to fit into the gap with no extra play. This has extra play still right here. You don't want it to really squeeze it. You don't want to have to force it. There just needs to be a little drag on it as you're pulling it through. Okay, that's good. I thought I had the camera recording when I put that spark plug in. What I did, this is the old one, I took a piece of rubber hose, put it on the end there, and then I was able to get it started in the hole and just turn it by twisting the hose like this. I put a little bit of crankcase oil on the threads before I inserted it, and that thing went in just as smooth as could be. It worked perfectly. Don't mind saying I was getting a little annoyed with that. This takes 1.7 quarts according to the manual, and I have 1 quart right here. I have to go see if I have any more. A little more. It's not above full yet. I need it to be a little above full because the oil filter will hold some. Definitely a tad above full now. Just want to blow some of these cobwebs out of here. And let's have a look at the air filter. So this was new in September of 2019. It honestly doesn't look bad, but I guess I'll replace it this year. Brand new, October 21. Alright, how do we do on the oil? The hole at the full line has oil in it, so I know it's full. It might just be a tiny bit over full, so I'm going to leave it at that. Starting to leave myself notes, so I don't have to keep looking this information up every time I service it.